The Lord is urging me to make this video, so here goes. And listen, if God is urging you, or if you have it in your heart to share videos of your own, do it. Do it. Time is so short, and we have to do it. We have to do it now. I had a vision years ago, and so I'm going to tell you about it. In this vision, before I was ever born, before I was ever even thought of, before I was even conceived, my soul, my spirit was sitting with God. And in our spirits, in our souls, that's where we're close to God. That's where we're closest to Him. And God and I, we were talking about what my life would be like. He was giving me decisions to make and choices to make. And I was choosing the people who I would be with. I was choosing the people who would be in my life and why they would be in my life. I was choosing the hardships and the joys that I would experience. And, you know, my family and I and my loved ones, my friends, and those who aren't my friends anymore, we've been through some stuff. I mean, I don't even have to know you to know that you've been through some stuff and you're going through some stuff. But God works it out, even if, you see, we have free will. So God can't be to blame for everything. There is evil in this world. And even if we're doing as right as we can, sometimes our lives are affected by the evil of others, and then we have to sit in it and work our way through it. But what I understood when God and I were making these choices is that everything works together for a reason and a purpose. I remember asking to be a wise old woman. Careful what you wish for. Careful what you ask for. Because I feel like that all of the things that I've been through and all the things that my loved ones have been through have all been for a purpose and a reason. And I'm finding that my past experiences are affecting people now, in that I'm able to give them comfort and give them a little peace from knowing that they're not alone. And I do want to say, if I've hurt you, and I know I've hurt a lot of you, and you still stick by me, and I love you. And if I've hurt you or disappointed you, I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. But one of the choices that God gave me, and one of the decisions that I made, is in regard to the rapture. I believe that when some of us were still deciding on how our lives would be, we were presented with the choice to possibly stay after the rapture. And I feel like not everyone who is worthy to go on the rapture will go, or those of us who are not quite ready or worthy, we won't go. And I also believe those of us that are left behind, I know in my spirit, if I'm left behind, that I will be part of a remnant. And that for those people who didn't believe, or didn't believe enough, or I don't know, for one reason or another, those who did not make it in the rapture and got left behind, that I, along with some others, will be a source of comfort for them when they realize that they missed their chance. And now they're going to have to go through some horrible, horrible times, because life after the rapture is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be so much worse than what we can even imagine. But we still have to hold on to each other and know. See, with the rapture, Jesus isn't coming down to earth. He's coming in the sky, and he's coming to take us home. But there will come a time when Jesus does come to earth, and we will have this one last chance to be with him. But it's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard. So I believe that I made the choice to be a part of that remnant, to be that comfort to people who realize that they made mistakes and poor choices, and to help them hold on. The prophecies are coming true. And you see, like, in years past, something will happen and people are like, the rapture will be soon. The difference this time is that so many prophecies are being fulfilled, like boom, 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 one after another, and simultaneously. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's so clear and it's so obvious to me. And I see it happening. And there for a while I was really scared. And so I had a change of attitude toward what is happening. And I realized it has to happen. If the Lord is going to fulfill his prophecies, and he promises to do so, and God doesn't break a promise, these things have to happen in order for prophecy to be fulfilled. So instead of fighting it and being afraid of what's coming, I've accepted it, and I realized that it has to happen. It has to come to pass. So that vision of sitting with the Lord and choosing every little thing that would happen and everything that has happened in this realm, I realize has been for my own wisdom and my capability to comfort and guide others when the time comes. So I can't stress this enough. If you're having visions, if you're having dreams, if the Lord is touching your heart and speaking to you, share it. Share it. We're almost out of time. And if you can touch one soul, it would all be worth it. I love you guys.